What is happening, everybody? AFG 1997 Alefino Gamino coming with you guys on the post-game reaction of the post-game report reaction of the San Antonio Spurs tonight on the NBC Sunday Night Basketball. The NBA on NBC, by the way. Interesting game. To close out my 29th and my last 20s of the year in this 10 years of decades. For my birthday, because I'm turning 30th, 12 months / 1 year from now dash today. Yeah, we already know how the countdown's going to be, so stay tuned, guys. I know you guys are making me feel like I want to get ready for all this kind of thing, so stick around. So, as you see, I understand the Bulls lost, and it doesn't matter. It's okay. It gets my ratio a little bit better, but it gets my ratio better for me. It doesn't matter. UConn won by an easy landslide. Georgetown. Today, and then also UConn. Well, Boise State women's beat Colorado State in the Mountain West tournament, especially New Mexico State. I think it's a men's or something like that, but still. Well, this is yesterday. Now we're in today. Yeah, this is today. But yeah, hell of a game it was. Hell of a game it was. I'm just trying to figure out where Texas is at, but that's what I mean by that. It's okay. One of my teams on top of the scoreboard I'm looking at on the ESPN website. So. See the final score, 145, 120. They won by 25 points. Here are the highlights. You can see Wembanyama, Foxfield dominant performance as Spurs beat the Rockets with 4 straight victories. And guys, 15-1, and they only lost to the Knicks. And now they're the favorites to win the NBA title. Well, if their players stay healthy, they cannot get injured before the playoffs. Because if it does, it's going to stick with OKC. It's going to stick to Denver possibly. It's going to stick to Houston. Or hell, even Golden State and the Lakers, it's going to get worse. California. Not California, California. Fornia, yeah. For the World California. And it's the San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama had 29 points. De'Aaron Fox had 20 points, 10 assists, and the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs, won their 4th straight rolling. Yeah, the final score over the Rockets, as you saw right there on the top of the score on the screen. Stephon Castle, former UConn, added 23 points for San Antonio, which has won 15 out of 16. Yes, very indeed. Kevin Durant and Amen Thompson had 23 points each. Had 23 points each for Houston, which allowed a season high in points. Well, Kevin Durant had a game, but he had a little fracture on the hand. But I don't know if he's going to be all right. But he just balled out tonight. Former University of Texas Longhorns. Hey, women's won. As I shoot that video earlier today, go check it out. It is there, so go see it. The Spurs won the season series against the Rockets 3-1. Yeah, same with the Thunder. 4-1. Yeah, which is fine with that. And straining their hold on the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. The Thunder is still number 1, by the way. Yeah, they're still number 1 because they took it out of it yesterday. Game I forgot who they faced. But anyways, Houston dropped into 4th in the West, and half a game behind Minnesota, and 7 games behind San Antonio in the loss column. The Rockets, who have alternate wins and losses over the past 6 games, allowing a season most 56 points in the paint. We'll look at the standings later on in just a moment. San Antonio had 38 assists while shooting a season high 58% from the field, 53%, 21 out of 40 from 3-point range. Shooting threes is just falling out like it's fireworks. That's how the Spurs want. They want to keep shooting like they're the new teams. Besides what happened last season with Popovich, He had a mild stroke, mini-mild stroke, and that pretty much wraps up their season. Except Mitch Johnson took over. That was Greg Popovich's playbook strategies. Except this is Mitch Johnson's first year playbook strategy as a full-timer. So this is starting to work out as a Spurs fan. This is starting to work it out. It all started with the Spurs 7'4" All-Star Victor Wembanyama was 9 for 13 from the field, including a reverse dunk through. Yes, that was brilliant. I can't show the video clip to you because NBA knows they can restrictly copyright all restricted. They could take down or probably make me want to cut the clips out as an editor. So through contact that resulted in a 3-point play in an 83-61 lead in 3 minutes into the third quarter. And don't forget that half-court shot, the 3-point shot at the end of the first half. Victor Wembanyama opened the scoring with 26-foot 3-pointer, following by a shot fake on a 3-point before driving to the rim for a left-hand finger roll. Both Apron Sigon closely defending. San Antonio opened a double-digit lead midway through the first quarter, but Houston rallied when Victor Wembanyama took a seat. He just kept on going. That's what it all means. And there's the standing right there. We'll look at it in just a moment. Houston's only lead came at 27-26 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter and 33-32 at the close of the period. Keldon Johnson added 20 points for San Antonio, which is 2.5 games behind Oklahoma City in the West. And yes, San Antonio has Boston Tuesday night on NBC. Same night with Houston, will be facing Toronto. And speaking of the standings, guys, let's look at it before we look at the San Antonio Spurs schedule. And we'll look at the box score tonight. And I know Chicago Bulls are pretty much done with that. They're shot themselves in the foot, except they're only 2.5 games back on Oklahoma City. Yes. And we're already okay with the number 2 seed, so let's see if they keep on staying healthy with it. Don't get too much distractible. Because right now, on the winning streak, you got Atlanta, who has won 6 and who has lost 7. Dallas Mavericks and Cooper Flag. They're out of the reach of the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, because we're sitting at second. And let's go to the division. We got Boston lead 2.5 games. Detroit leads 6.5 games in the Central. Well, Atlantic and Central over Cleveland. Boston over New York and Atlantic. In the Southeast, Orlando leads Miami. Orlando and Miami are in a split tiebreaker in the Southeast. That's going to come down to that. And then in the Northwest, OKC is up 9.5 games over Minnesota. In the Pacific, LA Lakers lead 2.5 games over Phoenix. And then the Southwest, we're up 7.5 games over Houston after that win today. And we're on a 4-game winning streak. They need to go back to the divisions. Like, it's what matters. It's what matters, guys. And I mean, it's what it all means. I mean, people love basketball. I mean, it don't matter what's going to come down to it. So, and speaking on San Antonio Spurs schedule, my closest home city. I'm from here. You go past 3 hours from over there. So we just read that article, and yes, they lost to the Knicks because look at this, 15 out of the last 16 games. I want to count it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. I'm going to count it. 4, 8, 12. It was against the Orlando Magic that started and only lost to the Knicks by embarrassment. 25-point loss. Yeah. It is what it is, but still. And they're on on into the roller skate seat, but here is the schedule that we're going to be looking at because that game might not be in my area. Bad news. And the Sacramento game is going to be 9 p.m. But most importantly, it might not be on NBC. I hope not. Tuesday, March 10th. Again, they're going to face Boston. I'll be missing that because of it. College basketball tournaments going on. We're going to be eyeing on the NCAA tournament and the World Baseball Classic. Yes, Mexico shut down Brazil today, 16-0. Ryan Blaney won in Phoenix today on my birthday, which is I'm perfectly okay with that. After yesterday's Joseph Newgarden, Team Penske got the sweep on my birthday. Thank you, Team Penske. Shout out to Team Penske. Another one. Some other sport. Dallas Stars won today. I know that. Yes, for sure. So, we only got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 games left in the regular season. Yes, because you got national television games. They're on cable or free antenna. 1 on national TV and 2 on cable. You got Wednesday on April Fool's Day at Golden State, and then a week later against Portland. Both games will be on the same network on ESPN. That's fine with that. I'll try to tune in for that. I mean, I'm a Spurs fan. We're almost to the end. We are 18 games left of the regular season. It's going to come down whoever makes it to the playoffs. I mean, they're going to make it to the playoffs. Now, against the Sacramento game, I have a feeling that game is going to be not on television. Thank God it might not be on NBC, but look at this. FanDuel Sports. And I might, yeah, there's NBA League Pass, and that's it. Yeah, there's not going to be on NBC. I think they already got rid of that. That's perfectly okay because of NCAA tournament coming up. So, anyways, let's look at the box score. Yeah, as we told you that, KD had 33 minutes, 23 split with Thompson, 8 for 15 on Thompson, and then you got Sarah out 12 with Sagan and Durant, and then 3-point shot, 1 for 3, 1 for 2 on Jabari Smith Jr. Jabari Smith Jr. played for the University of Florida Gators, if I'm not correctly mistaken. No, he played for the University of Auburn Tigers. Yes, 4 years past in the first round of the third overall pick. That was when Malika Andrews was the first female to host the 2022 NBA draft. Can't remember that. 8 for 9 on free throws on KD. And Amen Thompson, 7 out of 8, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 turnovers on Sagan, and then you got steals on Eason Thompson. You got 2 blocks, and then rebounds. Everybody's got defensive except Thompson's got 5. And then off the bench, 35 minutes by Reece Shepherd, 17 points, 6 out of 15, 3 for 10. On field goals and 3-point shots, 2 for 2 free throws, split with Jeff Green. And 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, and then 1 steal, split with Koki and Capella. Clint Capella. Former Atlanta Hawk, by the way, and then 2 blocks for him. So, and then he's got more rebounds. So, off the San Antonio Spurs. 32 minutes on De'Aaron Fox. Just put the team on former Kentucky to shoot the ball from John Calipari. But Victor Wembanyama saved his back. 29 points on the game. 9 for 13 from the field. 9 for 15 on De'Aaron Fox. 7 out of 13 on Castle tonight. But Vessel shot 0 for 6. He's most likely going to be a free agent after this season. 3 for 4, 3 for 6 on Castle and Champagne. 9 for 10 free throws. And you got 8 rebounds on Wemby. 10 assists. 2 turnovers on Fox. 2 steals. Split with Champagne and Wembanyama. 4 blocks. And he's very tall. Kind of reminds me of Ralph Sampson, former. You saw it on tonight's NBA on NBC, the one with the ads commercial sponsor. Yeah, Ralph Sampson played for Virginia. He played for the Rockets. I did not know that. I know he played for Virginia. He kind of reminds me of Sampson from The Longest Yard, 1974. Like, rah! Yeah, that little tackle. I told you I broke his freaking neck. Yeah, that will we. And off the bench, Keldon Johnson played 26 minutes with Dylan Harper, but 2019 and the points on both players on the side of it. That's pretty nice numbers. 8 out of 12 field goals with Harper and Johnson. 8 out of 13. 3-point shots, 3 for 4 on Harper, 4 for 7 on Johnson, 2 for 4 on Carter Bryant, at the University of Arizona Wildcats. Free throws, 1 for 2 on Bryant. He's the only free throw guy that ever shots on him. Besides others, yeah. 3 rebounds, 6 assists by Dylan Harper, Rutgers University. And we're gonna look at the stats coming up in just a moment. And you got turnovers on him, Harper. Yeah, let's look at the stats before we get to the team stats, and then the social media. Then we'll call it for the day. And then we'll look off the highlights because I don't want to show that on to you because I don't want to get copyright. Okay, Dylan Harper has better numbers on his rookie year at Rutgers. Is he most likely going to win the Rookie of the Year? I don't think he will be, but we'll see because Cooper Flagg could be the favorites. Could be the favorites because regular season, that tells you the numbers, it's only year 1. It's only the first year of his NBA career. I mean, this is started to look really good numbers. 11 points average of game this season, and then he got the last 10 games. 12 points average per game. I mean, PFs on 4.0 per game, and he got assists 6.0 per game. Man, numbers cannot stop. It's still Harper. He played for the University of Rutgers, and now San Antonio's shots really good on field goal percentage, 3-point shots, except free throws is on Houston. Rebounds, still we won this game. We got better. We gotta get some rebounds better because Houston's got more rebounds. We got a better assist. They have a little steal for Houston. We got a few blocks, total turnovers, fast break points for Houston. You got points in the paint for Houston, fouls. And then we got the lead. Still, we won this game. I mean, guys, why is everybody so surprised about? Like, hey, San Antonio's not a team. I mean, guys, have you not seen the Spurs game? Like, no other than ordinary, impossible way. If you're a Spurs fan, then somebody's gonna knock their heads out of their butts. Hey. That's what it all means. If you're a San Antonio Spurs guy, hey, so be it. So be it. So, I will tell you this. I am not going to show it to you guys because I don't want to get copyrighted. But here's what I'm going to tell you this because I'm pretty much sure on today's game and all of this and oh yeah, guys, on tonight's interview with Michael Jordan. And first, let's start with Wembanyama. It's just pregame, and the fans were chanting on Victor Wembanyama. I mean, everybody wanted to see this young man. Myself too. Yeah, but here's the thing: he's just an ordinary guy. When it comes to basketball, I'm watching the Santa Clara game against Pacific, and they're up before head to the next round against facing Gonzaga. It's not going to be easy. So, here's Victor Wembanyama's pregame. Starting off with that. He's going for 50. He did get 50. He just got a better number than today's game. So, though he did not get 50. Aliens are real. It still looks like someone created him in 2K or NBA Live and Max in that high slider or NBA Street, by the way. So, I got tonight's NBA winner. Yeah, you just did. The Spurs took care of business. Wembanyama's guy, look at that. He shot. He looks like he's been practicing. And then good God, and then he shot. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. And starting off on effort on the bucket. Nope. When Wembanyama sets the rebound and counts it in within 9:14 left. 7-4, because Victor Wembanyama isn't gonna fool around. And then KD and Wemby, generational bucket getters, and that's how the rivalry starts. And then here's the thing, give me that. Wemby just blocked the heck out of it, and that swats it away on Sigon. Now Eason. They took it out of it. That block was really good. Again, boom. See ya. Not on my watch. No. Like, delayed to Kevin Mutombo where he rests in peace, by the way. And then Wemby hit a 3-point first half buzzer. And there she goes. Boom. There she goes. And, yeah. Missed it. Bam. Nice 3-point shot. Keldon Johnson denied KD the ball, and this is how KJ swats it in and then just stopped Kevin Durant. And KJ just played defense. Nothing can handle the touch. Like, you cannot touch him on the basketball. I mean, that's going to be... And then reverse jam Wemby. NBA Street vibes. And a foul. My goodness. Good gravy. And then Wembanyama took a no-look pass. He gives it to Stephon Castle out of UConn. Another 3-pointer. My goodness. My goodness. And everybody's chanting MVP for Victor Wembanyama. Yes. And everybody loves Victor Wembanyama right now on that reverse dunk. And good God. I mean, we'll look at that in just a moment. Because Wemby is unstoppable. And then De'Aaron Fox swats it in and lays his scoop and dives it in. Access denied. Hey guys, Reggie Miller was having fun playing with the Spurs on the mascot. That was pretty good. I wish we would have gone to that game. That would have been very special in my closest home city. I mean, it's my home. I'm from San Antonio. On this day, on March 8th, 7:59 in the morning, 1997, it was just... It's my home. This is my home. I'm from San Antonio because I was born there, over there, and I'm from Eagle Pass, right here, and I'm still living there. But this is mine city, and you can see right there. Put the game away, Fox, an alien. That's Lum, the alien invader from Urusei Yatsuda. And then take a look at this. Access denied. Oh. Bring out the drum. And then you got social media fans are started. Look at this. He's definitely the new face of the NBA, not Ant-Man. You mean Anthony Edwards? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And look at this. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting serious. He's still 6 seasons away from his prime. He's got a lot of time left. Be patient. Wembanyama is a dude. He's just a dude. And this is a good one. 15-1. I'll never forget that day. Popovich retired some Spurs fans. Was Mitch Johnson ended up being the replacement. He would jump into the San Antonio River out of frustration. Wonder what the fans' opinion is of Mitch Johnson today. He's got but 47 wins this season. It's a lot of games. He's got, and Popovich record will not be catchable. Yes, they should. My Spurs are for real. So do I. My Spurs are for real too. Love me some Spurs. They got a lot of games left. Just be patient, guys. Be patient. And the Michael Jordan story, again, talked about the 1992, well, the 84 Olympics that time. This was the story that he talked about the Olympics. You gotta go back to the time. And so, yeah, that's kind of makes me feel, hey, your guys just making it to a summer Olympics, 1984, 1992, the Dream Team, and then the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan, still one. You got LeBum. Right now, Kobe Bryant was the GOAT that time. May he rest in peace to Kobe. Well, after Jordan retired, he passed torch to Kobe Bryant. After Kobe retired, he passed torch to Steph Curry. All right. And now Curry is going to pass torch to Victor Wembanyama or Luka Doncic or Cooper Flagg. Could be the new face, or Anthony Edwards, maybe the new face of the NBA. I'm just curious what's going to happen. Is believe it till you see it, because they are unstoppable. So there you have it, guys. What do you guys think of this Spurs win on my 29th birthday? Again, another birthday present win for me, and just UConn won. Texas, Dallas Stars won. I'm just loving it. I'm just loving my 29th birthday present, except the Bulls. That's okay. That's what it means. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and make sure you check your channels on your YouTube, because YouTube likes to unsubscribe people from the AI bots. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. So like this video, comment section down below what you think of that game tonight. Did you watch it or not? But I did watch it while I was watching WBC. Mexico won it too. After Japan in the morning. Ring that bell, notifications on, share this video out there. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. So tell me what you think, guys. I'm gonna be out here, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow on Blue Sky over there, regular Toonami on demand. And we won. I will let you guys know this week, so we won't miss it out. Peace 'em out. Till next time.